Okay, we need to talk about AI-generated videos. Yesterday, I came across this AI video of somebody petting Pikachu in a sink full of water. And I just thought, oh, that's so cute. Even though you would never want to pet Pikachu while it's in water, but regardless. Like, yeah, initially this is adorable. Like a kid's dream come true, right? But that sent me down a rabbit hole of watching other AI-generated videos on TikTok. And let's just say it took a really weird turn. So like I said, we've got this adorable video of Pikachu, so cute. But then we have this other clip of Eevee eating pizza, cute, right? Squirtle eating strawberries, etc. Like a childhood dream coming to life. Adorable, right? Wrong! Wrong! This is the internet. We can't have nothing nice. We're not even close to how weird this gets yet. So after watching some of the cute AI Pokemon videos, I came across this clip of Pikachu running through the woods.
Chat, we got a code red. Bro's really out here trying to catch me. You ain't Ash Ketchum, bro. Stop following me.
He ain't Ash Ketchum.
I'm too cute for jail. Chat, send help.
Exactly. Pikachu always too cute. What? Who was that?
Trenches right now. Bro is like right there. I saw his shoe. Size 12. That's not a trainer. That's a tax auditor with bad intentions.
100%.
I think I'm done, chat. I'm gonna die out here surrounded by leaves and trauma. If I don't make it out. Tell Jigglypuff I liked her posts.
See, still cute, right? A little bit uncanny valley, but still in the acceptable ballpark, right? Also, Pikachu has a crush on Jigglypuff? What? Okay, I see you, Pikachu. Anyway, here's where it took a dark turn. Remember earlier when we saw that cute little adorable AI Pikachu? Just big cheeks, big dreams. Yeah, well, somebody looked at that and went, what if we turned this into an entree? Yeah, I think you see where I'm going with this, right? I'm so sorry to have to do this to y'all, but if I have to suffer, so will you. By the way, viewer discretion is advised, especially if you cried over the Pokemon movie or you just have empathy for animals in general, fictional or non-fictional. All right, here we go.
Proper thawing is crucial before grilling. The key to a perfectly grilled Pikachu is a slow, even thaw.
No!
We want to avoid any uneven cooking, which can lead to a less than optimal texture. Now that our Pikachu is properly thawed, we can begin the preparation for grilling. We'll be using a simple kebab technique to ensure even cooking and maximum flavor.
Oh my God.
We remove the head and limbs to allow for better heat distribution.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna have to blur that.
These parts tend to cook faster than the body, and we want a uniform result.
No, Pikachu!
The skewer allows us to rotate the Pikachu over the flame, ensuring every side is cooked to perfection.
Skewered him. God. Pikachu. Who hurt you? Who hurt you? Like, who wakes up in the morning and goes to Google VO3 and just types in the prompt, generate a cozy 4K cooking tutorial of Pikachu getting fucking flambéed? This isn't AI art anymore. This is a cry for help in 60 frames per second. And honestly, it's way too well made. The lighting, the cinematics, the innards. But this went too far. You're banned. You're done. Arrest this man now. And oh, you think they did that to just Pikachu? No. That would be too tame. They did this to Squirtle, Bulbasaur, and Charmander too.
Squirtle tend to have very high meat yield and juicy texture due to its water type. You'll notice it's still warm to the touch. That's the residual geothermal energy.
Like, what kind of sicko wants to create stuff like this? I will never understand. And you thought that was bad, but now they got our grandma saying the most wildest things I never wanted to hear.
Bring home one more man with a neck tattoo. I'm sewing your legs shut and mailing the key to Jesus.
Granny, we don't have to go all Final Destination here, okay?
Baked it from scratch.
That crust looks dry as hell.
Fuck you, bitch. So does your back from carrying 3 stomachs everywhere.
Damn! Granny really skipped constructive criticism and just chose WWE SmackDown for the soul.
Hi, welcome to Chick-fil-A. Can I get a name for the order?
Yes, it's Pretty Pussy Pauline.
You don't just meet Pretty Pussy Pauline, okay? She appears when someone says cheap perfume and child support in the same sentence.
Yeah.
It seems one family have left their grandma in a fleet of panic when evading the property.
Help! Please help!
Poor Granny. Nothing says we've lost the plot like an AI grandma being air dried like a rug in post-war Europe. You know AI is off the rails when you have to ask, was this meant to be comedy or horror or a metaphor for elder care in America? Like, I don't even know what genre this is anymore. You used to go to your grandma's house for cookies. Now you're online getting roasted like a rotisserie chicken by a digital abuela named Debbie. Now, don't get me wrong, there's definitely some hilarious AI videos such as these.
Jesus, take the wheel!
And here comes Jesus.
Learn to drive, bitch.
I gave you free will, not free roadside assistance, Susan. And and he just flies away like a fucking monster. Imagine if that was actually real. Oh, look at my sweet baby boy. I have transcended kibble, mother. What's next? A tinfoil hat wearing conspiracy theorist squirrel running through the woods pretending that he's getting chased by the government?
Brenda might have leaked intel, or maybe she's just full of peanut butter ghosts. I don't know. New base, new traps. I trust nothing but dirt in this one emotionally damaged stick.
But anyway, there's AI videos that I feel like can be very helpful, very insightful, and they can even bring the past into the present. Like AI videos showing somebody vlogging a day in their life that would have been doing that hundreds of years ago. And I'll admit, these AI videos kind of fire, but also kind of weird how these clips are more immersive than actual history class. Like AI taught me more about 1823 candle making than my high school ever did. Except now I'm asking, could any of this have actually happened? Like, is this really a realistic look into the past of human history? Like, yeah, it looks like history, but this guy has perfectly manicured nails and cheekbones that were clearly modeled after a TikTok influencer named Trevor. And Trevor was obviously not in the 1700s. Trevor vapes. So yeah, these AI clips are really cool. A little too cool. Cool enough to make you question everything you thought was real. But hey, at least I know how to churn butter in 4K now. Like, I just saw this AI generated video of Trump and Zelensky in a WWE style cage match, and I wasn't even shocked. That's how far gone we are. Like, my brain just went, ah, yes, global diplomacy via dropkick. But here's the scary part about these AI clips that are getting a little too realistic. We're like 2 updates away from AI videos that make it look like world leaders are throwing hands in pay-per-view. And people will believe it, not because they're dumb, but because it just looks that good. Then we've got this video of a girl cuddling with a shark. Like, it looks pretty real. Like, does this not worry anybody else? Like, this is the kind of content kids are watching nowadays. CGI people getting cuddly with an apex predator like it's Finding Nemo Stockholm Syndrome edition. And then some 6-year-old's gonna watch that and be like, wow, I wanna hug a shark too. And next thing you know, she's at SeaWorld getting a restraining order from a dolphin. But again, AI is not all bad. It can be beneficial to society. But at what cost? AI isn't just making cute Pokemon videos anymore. It's making art and music. Like, not in a wow, that's neat kind of way, but in a we're about to replace 600 years of soul through a software update kind of way. And it's kind of discouraging to artists everywhere. Like, sure, the art might not look or sound very convincing now, but in 10 years, maybe less, you'll have no idea. Then anyone can just throw a prompt into Google VO3 or Suno AI and say they're an artist or a musician or a screenplay writer. So what does this mean for art as a whole? Will AI replace your role in society, or will it never learn how to truly make good art? Because at the end of the day, I think great art is just supposed to make you feel something. AI has no feeling, no emotion, so will it ever be capable of truly making great art? There's a part of me that feels like at the end of the day, if a piece of art makes you feel something, or it improves your quality of life, maybe it shouldn't even matter at the end of the day. And you as an artist, you can still create whatever you want, and people will be drawn to it. Like, yeah, AI looks great, it sounds good, but you know what it doesn't have that you do? Pain and suffering. A human who hated themselves halfway through the process but kept going anyways. Or in other words, true artists are put through or put themselves through a lot of pain and suffering for the sake of art, because they know that's where the real shit is. They know that the path to wisdom is paved in humility and suffering, all to give you something that you can find comfort in and connect with other humans and feel like someone out there understands you. That's something AI will never have. AI, as a whole, it will continue to make art. It will continue to make great art. But it will never be an artist.